Chapter 6. Six chapters! This is the final countdown? Are you serious? This is the final countdown! We're gonna finish this game once and for all. Oh my god. We're gonna review everything! We can hear you? Oh. Is it better now? My volume's weird. Like it dies one time and then it dies another time and then it comes back super loud and then it dies again. Hey, Ahmed, welcome. Gordon, how'd he do? This is going to be the last trial, the final showdown. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my god, I'm ready to die. That's it. Okay. Woo! I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. So we're going to review what happened. Gordon, I actually wanted to ask. Also I'm gonna make this quieter because I can't hear myself talk. And then I'm gonna make this louder. Okay, so anime protag Gordon, local anime Gordon, I meant. I said I was gonna sleep. Turns out I can't sleep at all. Really? What happened? Anyways, this is the final class trial. Did you watch what happened? Local anime. I can't talk. Gordon. Do you want me to explain it because you didn't watch the VOD? Or did you? Yeah, we're at the final class trial, Bucky. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm pumped up. Okay, so I believe that the body was dead beforehand. The body was dead beforehand. Was then used. It was dead long time ago. It was stabbed several times. And it was used in the future. It was used in the future, in which is I'm 30 minutes in the VOD. It's fine. Hey Jason, welcome. Welcome back. Long time no see. Can't wait to see your reaction. I will try my best. So, so we have two theories. Either that it's a clone or a twin of some sort, because they have the same height and the same everything. So I feel like they are two of kind of twins. They are both of, how would you call it? I feel like they aren't twins. Actually, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I feel like I need a refresher of everything. So what happened is that they are related. Not related by blood. I meant like the two people were related. The two ultimate despairs. In which that Junko was the same height and I believe weight of the other ultimate despair. And those two, I'm guessing, are the ultimate despairs. And I believe Junko's body was used because they were stabbed several times. That was several days ago. And that body was used in, in the case, which was where, I forgot what it's called! Mikuro Ikusaba. And so Mikuro Ikusaba is either alive right now, and Junko's body is used as the decoy, or Junko is alive right now and Mikuri Kusaba was used as the decoy. Both are very true or false, because they did say it was Mikuri Kusaba. Is there any rule that they can lie about it? I wonder if there is. Now I'm back to lurking. Okay. Go for it. Hey, Frog Pecco, welcome. 3 weeks, really? So, well, who knows? I hope Skolak with the Junko case. Smugs. Yeah, we know that the other ultimate despair is Junko. And we also know that they are related. Mikuri Kusaba and Junko are related, meaning that they are the 2 ultimate despairs that are in the group, quotation mark. I do not know if there's more people in the group. If so, that they are not here. They're somewhere else. But that is the ultimate despair group. The 2 of them are in the school, and Mikuri Kusaba died, or Junko died, and the body was used. Or Junko was stabbed so many times, which also said that the body had several days of wounds. Meaning that either Junko was actually the person in the beginning, and was stabbed so many times, and then the body was reused. Or, very well, or it's very out of the blue, Mikuri Kusaba was Junko in the beginning, meaning that she hid herself as Junko, because they have the same body and weight, meaning that they can change if, like, they fix the correct things. Maybe Mikuri Kusaba was Junko in the beginning, and Junko was the mastermind, and yeah, I know, they are the 2 ultimate despair sisters. So I'm just saying that Mikuri Kusaba could very well have been the one that was used as a sacrifice. Or not. They are twins, if they're sisters. How do I get mod? I don't know. Is Raphael here? I do not know. Also, welcome, Anime Pro Tag. So, in the whole murder, all I can say is one of your theories is correct. I do believe so, because it's the only 2 theories that can be correct, based on what we have seen. What we have seen is that the murder was taking place during that time. Beforehand, the whole mystery was that, the 2 ultimate despairs, in the beginning, they were all in a class together. And these 2 ultimate despair sisters came out of Hope's Peak Academy. Because Hope's Peak Academy was like all this and that. And they are both also Fenrir. And then there's also, either they got brainwashed or something, and they continued on to the next one. I'm confused how that works, because did they age or what? Anyways, but then the headmaster died because they made an agreement with Mikuri Kusaba and Junko. Well, I don't know if they made an agreement with Junko, but they did, however, have it with Mikuri Kusaba. And in the end, he died. And in the end, the great tragedy happened, in which Hope's Peak Academy was absolutely demolished, probably by the Ultimate Despair girls, and they kind of like fought or something. Finally, you're streaming at night. I am streaming right now. Please change your name. Huh? Also, welcome ADTR 210. I messed up Gordon and Protag. You can base it off of their PFP. I don't look at the name all the time. But yeah. So this is where the student goes and does stuff. They hide under there. The tarp was used, to carry the body from the biolab to the site. Mirko Ikusaba. Ultimate despair. Refer to a single individual, but like-minded group of people. That group brought about the single worst event in human history, which is the tragedy that happened in Hope's Peak Academy. Biolab to garden? I mean, I guess so. Why do you think there's a biolab tarp in the stinking whatchamacallit? Tool shed. So the group that brought the single worst event in human history is the Ultimate Despair sisters, I'm guessing. Twins, I'm guessing. Something like that. And what happened is, it seems like that they did fight or something within Hope's Peak Academy. A big fight happened in there, and it has something to do with this group. This is the headmaster room. Died. And then this is information about the past, meaning I feel like this was a normal classroom, and then everyone was brought back here to show about the things or something. To show about how despair is so amazing. Scal, what about 15 Alpha? Huh? What's 15 Alpha? What? Small Kyoko. Small Kyoko. Wait, did you not see it? Yeah, this is Small Kyoko. Oh, it's so cute. But yeah. Look. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There is a second despair. There is a second ultimate despair. Anyways, so all in all, Gordon then Ramsey. Alright. Guard the then Ramsey. Alright. Biosecret Lab. All the dead people. There's only 7 left, so one of them is alive. And then this is in the past, when they were all here. I was the one that was the 16th student. Came in here. Did something. Memory. Sure, certain fundamental knowledge. Their individual memories are separate. I wonder how this is about. Street gang. Attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after the death. Yeah, the multiple stab wounds, though, is several days old, meaning that they died from it. They didn't have much. Okay, so I believe that the ultimate students were chosen to go to this prestige high school. They didn't have any choice because the government wanted the best of the best to be stuck in here. To be stuck in Hope's Peak Academy. And what happened afterwards is that the Ultimate Despair group infiltrated within. And they were all, you know, like, all happy. And then despair came growing in from the inside. From the inside. And so the Ultimate Despair group either fought with the the students to fight off the quote-unquote bad guys, which are the people that were trying to keep them in. So that was the big tragedy. And what happened afterwards is You know, some brainwash stuff and then some game show stuff. Calm down with the breeze or Skolek will read. Oh well, let's try. If it doesn't work, we'll figure it out while we play. You ready? Hello? Oh, that took a while.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Wow.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Bruh, Monokuma's just gonna die, the person inside it won't.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
Hiro, are you okay? Hiro, do you need to calm down a bit? You should have took a nap before this. You know, sat down and breathe a little. Breathe a little. What is this? This better. Are we gonna do this? Make your argument about what? I'm not the mastermind because why would I be?
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
Are you? Do we have to deal with this?
So I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
What?
I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present.
Um.
Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense.
Oh, the group photo?
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Oh, the stinking group photo! They take us out of it. Do I regret comparing myself to Hiro? Dude.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a
This is so
coincidence.
dumb.
Evidence that proves everyone other...
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of...
No, it's wrong.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo.
Yep.
Well, yeah, huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Bruh. It's just... It's so funny. Because... It's so funny. Sakura's just bolting over there. Bruh. Yeah.
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Mirko's in every picture. Because Mirko is a student, duh!
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusation?
The ones who's got the photos.
In each case,
Why does it look like Mikro was photoshopped in the group pic? Because you aren't used to Mikro being in there.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture
Anyways.
Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Man, I'm dying. Yeah, Mikro Ikusawa being over there in the tree. Being all cool.
And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Oh. Oh, you got this. Oh.
In other words, Monokuma
Wait, I
also
didn't get to
got a
see
photo
Kyoko.
in which
Oh well.
that person wasn't included.
It's fine.
And when we each saw her picture, we just assumed everyone else
She has the
was
same stance and same outfit in every picture. I guess she was that type of person.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Look, it's Kyoko. Well, as you can see, you know what's funny? Celeste looks like she's photoshopped in every single picture because she's with the same stance, with the same look, almost practically every single one. Anyways, but also Junko's face is always covered. Anyways, good night-os, Trevor. Bruh, what is Mirko doing with on her phone? Why is she on her phone in the stinking pool? Also, Kirigiri best girl, Kyoko's best girl. Bruh, I never thought that gloves and a bathing suit would work together. Never thought a day that would happen. Look, yeah, Celeste looks. Yes, I think it's Celeste that's photoshopped. That's so funny though. Look! Kyoko. Doesn't she look pretty? Kyoko looks pretty. You figured it out too early. I figured it out beginning. Literally the only person that you couldn't see their face on was the first picture. And I was like, okay, that's kind of... I don't like that. I don't like not seeing their face. Look, you can literally not see their face. Look, this one's already the most suspicious one. You can see everyone's face except for hers. And what the heck is that face? For me, it's just kind of creepy. I don't like not seeing her face. Oh, come on, let me pick
Can
it.
you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
I only knew that because of anime, lol.
So you think they're fake?
I do not believe that they're fake.
No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
It's called brainwashing. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
Bum bum. Bum bum ba da bum bum. Hangman's Gambit. Amnesia! How do I spell amnesia? Knee? Is it E? It's E probably. Amnesia. There. I can't spell things, man. I only knew that because of the anime. They might have been through the phase of taking a picture and forgetting that it exists. Bruh, they're old. They're old grannies.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Aren't you a...
We all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
Why are you crying? Old mommeries. Who is a granny? What? Hey, Raphael. Every one of you, including me. I've always been a granny in these old parts. Maybe they forced them to have amnesia.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memories.
You
Ever
gonna?
since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories.
It's totally stupid. Obviously.
You okay?
You're saying we all...
Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi
I
fantasy?
promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school,
Amnesia means you're losing memory, boy. You can't remember losing memories.
I remember everything that's happened.
No, that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent.
Are you okay, Toko?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lied. I never did any kind of interview.
You okay there? Who died today? I got here. We're almost going to die.
Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory?
I don't expect you to believe it because it's the truth, boy. It's the truth. We have it videotaped and everything. I can't Photoshop a person, you know?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Huh.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right
I mean, at least it's not time travel, like something absolutely out of the ordinary.
Something else?
You said said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
Alright, I'm back. Watermelon is here. Oh. Yeah.
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me, I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
Charu!
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
Watermelon.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Really?
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
I mean, we kind of knew that.
This is all making my head hurt.
Yes, Kyoko. When I told the headmaster my one true goal was to live in a place where Kyoko will be here forever, he knew that Kyoko will be chasing after him. So he blatantly said, you will be here forever. And I said yes. Alright.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
Good. How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now.
Memory stealing machine.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me?
Oh!
We opened up your skulls and messed with your brains.
Oh! So, do you think that Junko hypnotized, not Junko, either Junko or Mercury Kusaba hypnotized these people because they were like the ultimate hypnotist or something?
Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Being here.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that's still a secret.
So going out is the secret. There's something out there you aren't telling us. Something happened to the world that you're not telling us. Something bad happened to the world that you ain't telling us. Not telling us. You took that memory from us.
Anyway, I'm sure it's not
the motive to kill each other, to get out of here.
Trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else?
All right.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Yes, it is.
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Are you?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is
Are you
here.
okay?
The mastermind is probably a million
I'm here to help you. Don't worry.
No, it's wrong.
Hina, I'm here to help you.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time, so there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Yes, there is a lot of doubt.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier. So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here?
Let me explain.
I'm not the
Let me
mastermind.
explain.
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Let me explain myself, dude. Aaron, welcome.
Aw, nuts! You got me.
Oh, Trevor, if you're having a lot of stress, I recommend meditating. It's kind of nice.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
The stab wound. Not wound. The stab's wounds. All the cuts and bruises on her. Not bruises. All the cuts on her. Specifically from Monokuma.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey,
What?
now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Boy. Let me turn on the light. Hey, Cheesetron, welcome. Alright. Whew. I need alone time. Go for it. Go for it. Alone time's good. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
You're wrong.
She denied me.
Oh god! Oh god! No! 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 Toko! Don't you dare go after Kyoko. Wait, Cheese is watching stream, but I'm eating cheese right now. Oh god.
Come on. I mean, you...
Oh my! No! 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 They'll have Toko lay up. I swear, Toko, go back to Byakuya. He needs you.
I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
What are you laughing at, PSO Archive? I'm just defending the princess. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Beware the yonder.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all of those wounds in battle.
Ah!
Are you finished?
You made me go off cute.
Don't worry. There wasn't anything cute about it.
You made me go all cutesy. Oh god.
Mukuro was she must have been so. When you obviously, she got
Hey! Whew! It made it. Let's go. Bruh, she missed. Shh!
Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
She's that good!
To be denied so completely.
No!
Kind of refreshing.
Shush! No, not now. Not against me. No.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
What? For a little. Alright.
Anyway, so we can be sure
Toko,
that
my kind.
Mukuro
Oh, God.
suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence.
Bro, this girl is into some weird
The
stuff.
wounds Mukuro sustained
Yeah.
all over her body. are
Weren't
what
you
ultimately
attracted to her?
killed her.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The mastermind?
Again! The one who attacked me. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask.
Unless, here's the thing. That is Junko's body, and the mastermind is Mukuro Ikusaba. I know,
I naturally
but
assumed
now
she
I
must have
kind
been
of
the one who
see
attacked
that
me.
she's into some freaky stuff. Yep. I mean, yeah, I was kind of focused in the fact that I kind of liked her.
But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Bruh, Monokuma is just laughing.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true...
Wait. What? Stream lag? Am I gone?
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's
Oh, okay,
another
we're back.
part of
Okay,
the
I was checking.
attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips?
It was like this. So it was on the right hand.
You never saw their face, right?
Nearly half a minute.
So you can't have any
Oh.
idea who was
Which should be fine. You guys know what's going on, right?
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand?
It wasn't the right hand. Whoops. Wasn't it on the right hand? I remember it being on the right hand.
Face, right? So you can't have... I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even if there's another part of the attacker we can use.
Oh? And what is it, the right hand? Or the left hand?
Wait. What? What? What am I supposed to do?
Shoot.
Am I supposed to take right hand and... I clicked on left hand.
Saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm
Oh, wait,
telling
I think
you
I know.
now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left? Maybe the... Or perhaps... Or could it be...
The hips! What, that would sound like a quack.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who it... I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Iku...
There.
No, it's wrong.
Figured it out.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo.
Yeah, there isn't.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Here's the thing. The person that attacked me was Mukuro Ikusaba. But the person that was the corpse is Junko. But I can't do any of that stuff because the game doesn't let me continue.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Wolf tattoo.
Okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Bruh, I only saw Skull's big brain head, not the mastermind's hand.
Uh-oh. No snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me.
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
She took the glove off. She actually did it.
Your hands!
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. Wow. Those
My
are a lot of
scars
wounds.
should suffice as proof.
Wolf tattoo.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
Nope.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively.
I want to see them.
scars of yours.
Okay.
Sorry.
Who knew Junko was a
Did I say
tan?
that out loud? I do
Not
hope I
exactly.
didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure.
We shall hug
As long
Kyoko.
as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But not in that corner just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
Can't give my
You're
information.
not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Not exactly. Not exactly.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
Who died because of small knives? More like big stabs, big thorns, right through the body.
To hide a body here. To just store it somewhere?
Stream lag. Am I fine?
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I'll. There.
I got it!
Big stabs,
What makes me
sword,
so
spears.
sure the body was
More
carried
like
from the biolab to
big
the
black
garden is-
sharp objects, like thorns. Is what I remember. Oh, that was from the biolab? Yeah, Gordon, if you watched the last stream.
The tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says Biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Hey, Terrence. Who died because of that? Not
There's a whole
literally
stack of
thorns.
tarps just like it in there.
Just really big thorns. Like,
So when the
big,
killer
like,
moved the body
like-
to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left
Hello.
it as it was to protect
Hey,
against
potato.
the sprinklers, and put the code on it afterwards.
Bum, 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 bum.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Inconsistency in the biolab.
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Are you okay, Monokuma? Cheese, gets a knife, gets
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm talking about your family. Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you
the great tragedy.
Are you sure your family's still okay?
Lag!
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you
Monokuma, shut up.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
I saw short-haired. Oh. We gotta do this.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 I'm not listening!
I didn't know that there was choices. What the? Okay.
What? What do you want? I'm not listening! Are you sure about this?
Nah. Pain. Pain.
Are you sure about this?
I'm dead.
I refuse to give up yet!
Let's go. Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Streamlabs is bugging. Bruh. You don't talk about... Whoa, foul language. What's going on? Oh, Streamlabs just bugging? Okay.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 I'm not listening! This should prove it.
Finally. It takes a long time to scroll. So, to be honest, I should use the Q button.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue.
Thank you, Gordon. Anytime.
And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
Mm-hmm.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Alright.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why? That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
One. Multiple stab wounds. Oh, I think they're spears. I remember them as being thorns. Multiple stab wounds. Multiple stab wounds. Is my stream okay? Oh, that chick, yeah. Multiple stab wounds. Raphael, you saw a new one.
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only
Working
9
at
people
moment.
were being
Okay,
stored
good.
there.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright. It just goes randomly out.
That body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
Oh!
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Because victims don't leave! Their body is still there! Same person was killed. I feel so bad for the same person.
What about it? The same person was killed twice.
Huh? Killed twice?
Oh wait, good luck on work. Work, I meant.
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
murdered and murdered again?
I bet Hifumi was still alive
If that's the
and walked
case,
out of the morgue.
there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
He was like, I'm ready to get out of here. The heart and soul of anime girls.
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on!
Yo, Glimeyes, welcome to the party. I am here to give you the content that you so greatly desire.
Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will
Let's
become
go!
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Cough, cough, Junko. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, Junko. The multiple stab wounds.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
Oh, whoops. Can I go back? I forgot to,
Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever? Or maybe...
that's kind of rude, not gonna lie.
No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice! Who is this someone else that Mukuro? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Mando? Kiyotaki Fumi? Celestia Lu? Or maybe... No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
Ah, stop! What the heck? I literally didn't hold the button. It did it on itself. Thank God.
Who is this? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
Getting these extra seconds.
Fujisaki?
Getting these extra seconds, baby.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever? Or maybe... Sakura Ogami?
What are you laughing at?
No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
Stop! Hold! I didn't hold it! I clicked it! I feel like I'm gonna die.
Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Chihiro Mando? Kiyotaki Fumi? Celestial? Or maybe... No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
Finally! Oh my god! My mouse, bruh! It's a pretty bad mouse.
Junko.
I have a gaming mouse. It's just that my gaming mouse is, like, I can't click. Like, it's so hard to click on my gaming mouse. This Office cheap mouse that I got for, like, $1 probably, I can easy click.
Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
Yeah, first try, totally. Cheer, queen and card girl like that.
Well, remember what happened to her?
There's
She was
multiple.
impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
It means you should practice spraying, bruh.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
And the similarities.
Yes, And those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
So let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
What did Junko have a tat though? Because Junko is another ultimate despair.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
There are two.
Wait, so then, yeah, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9, which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still
Bruh, Toko using her brain?
gotta be.
No one made a move on Bayaka. He was the first one to wanted to kill. I mean, would you kill the person that wants to kill? I feel like you would kill the weakest one.
A little silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Can Toko please stop stuttering and acting dramatic?
The body found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
I mean, if you look at her whatchamacallit.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look so the mastermind's true identity is.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Yes. Which is suspicious, isn't it?
Shoot!
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
Shoot!
I know I have to like say. I have to say the certain thing. Raphael! Put this in your brain. There are more people with the tat. The tat is from a group.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Ah!
Then she's still alive?
That's right.
So there's
She
multiple
made it look
people.
like Junko's
There's 2
body
ultimate
was her.
despairs.
So the mastermind's true identity is
I don't know what to do. I mean,
Say, Monokuma,
here's
do
the
you
thing.
give up?
I know that I have to like Did she have the tat though? The tat is for people in from rear! Yeah, I would have no idea what everyone's talking about. The first reaction opportunity. What does that mean? Oh yeah, true.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you
Now here's the thing. I do not know how to add in the idea that of the profile.
The body was
Which one do they
found
use?
in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro. Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her.
So the mastermind...
What do you say, Monokuma?
Do I do the beginning one?
The body was found in the garden.
It wasn't Mukuro.
No, that's wrong.
Really? I just have to go off of what she said? Not go off, go... Okay. I guess it's
The body we found
objection.
in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records.
Basso Junkos. Basso Junkos. Basso Junkos.
Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97
Wait!
pounds. Her vitals were 31.
Never mind. I knew. It was not that. It was not that, guys. Where was it? Five, 7. Not 5'6".
Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
Which is very confusing, is it not?
Well, if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then
Who's actually still alive?
Junko?
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
What a
But
stab.
we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
I mean, look at her fingernails.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
I mean, have you seen her fingernails? Like, it's just the same as the dead body. There was red fingernails.
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
She do be dead. You know what the weird thing is? Is that her hair is just like the dead body. Which is kind of, shiver down my spine. Dun, 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 dun. Junko indubitably died. They had the tat on their hand because they're part of Fenrir. They died. The end.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
so the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad.
You guys will find out.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Very true. Junko's not alive. Junko's dead.
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Unless they put fake nails on her or something.
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
Okay, Raphael.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
Junko's not the one that died. There goes my second theory. But someone else entirely. Maybe she used some sort of trick. Interesting. Replication? Seriously? Replication? Really? Really? Just disguise Murkuro as that? I don't really like that ending. I feel like it would be way better if they had the same, like, vitals and stuff. Not Murkuro, but Junko. They had the same vitals, and then something else happened. That would be so much cooler. I mean, they have the same vitals. It's just I thought it would be, like, so much... Okay, I'm done. Sorry. Replication or replicate. It's replicate. I thought it would be replicase or something. I don't know, man. Replace? I thought I tried E! Did I not try E? Sorry. I'm so bad at this. Where's S when you need it? Ah! I hate this thing. This is a game. Give me the letter! Do you know how much, like, hearts I have because of this? It's not S. Oh, wait, what? Replaced? It's D? I hate this game. You dudes, I don't know! You can't put spaces in between my letters. I can't read it.
She switched places with someone else.
I thought it was like replaces or something. I thought it was replaces, okay? I'm tired of this.
Switched places? That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Why did you say had? You dunce. Get it? Okay, I'm sorry.
When could they even have done that?
Beforehand?
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique? Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
A gun! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
I mean, we didn't get to see her face. Isn't that true? So that could very well be Mukuro's eyes and face. Or something like that. Is it? Let me check. You can see it. You can totally see it. You can kind of see it. You kind of see the freckles and stuff, right? You see the freckles and stuff? Are you sure about that? Call it Junko's alive. I told you, Scowl. Okay, Raphael. I would just think that would be totally out of the ordinary if they just replaced each other, because I don't know. I feel like that's so dumb. I don't like this part. You can see it, right? That should be the quiet type. Well, she is a part of a killing group, so I guess she gotta be quiet. But who knows her real?
We'd already met her? I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference.
Charu!
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Did she put it on?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion.
Oh yeah, that's why it's all wrinkly.
The tattoo out of her body was
I mean, that's kind of
extinguished.
rude. I should have said that, but you know, you can see it.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she
Hey,
was wearing
Junko.
when we all met for the first time.
But
Remember what I said in like one of the first parts? I was like, wait, Junko died so easily? I thought she was a big part of this because I've seen her on covers and stuff. Now I know. Now I know.
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad
Was a
no one
sticker
noticed
hole?
that glaring hole when we were trying to figure
Bro,
out who
Gordon,
attacked
you're
Mukuro.
saying like the biggest group in the whole, like the deadliest, most despairous, like group of people, the Despair Sisters? You're saying that they had, you know, they said that they have like tattoos of wolves. Nope, it's actually stickers. Caught it. I'm happy now. Okay.
But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
I mean,
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
The Despair Sisters.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
And why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity. As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity. When did I do that?
It doesn't matter. But twice. The first time was during our last investigation. Are you talking about the explosion? Oh, are you talking about the group photos? Because the explosion. Are you talking about the explosion? No, I'm talking about the explosion. You were trying to hide her. Oh, I died. Whoopsies. I know he's talking about the picture, but what else is he talking about? Yep, let's go.
I refuse to give up yet.
Man, I'm dying so many times.
The two of them.
Ooh. Ah, yes, I love this.
When we first met,
I'm foul. I'm lime the mouth the foul. I don't know. Oh well, I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying. Trying to finish this. How long do I have? I know that this is like gonna be the longest, but holy moly, it's been long. We still have a lot to cover. I'll just do it. Oh!
Shoot.
Shut up. That's what you're trying to say. You could have told me.
Shoot.
You said you locked it. What the heck? Are you talking about this? You closed it to prevent from Junko? Okay.
I got it.
Are you serious?
While I was in the AV room,
There's so many.
watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course that meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looked like it broke, out of service. What? It just so happened to break just right now? Now then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. It's not the only time they try to hide. Try to cover up one other piece of evidence. I gotta reveal that. This? Ugh. So much pain.
What do you want?
Oh, I'm out of bullets.
What do you want? Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about?
Whoopsies. Bruh. What do you mean, bruh? What are you bruhing about?
What do you want?
We're doing this again? Lovely.
What do you want? Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about?
Wow.
That's impossible!
Oh, wait. No, change it. Shoot. How do I go back? Shoot. I hate this game.
That's impossible!
This should prove it.
Finally. Why are those
The video
controls so
wasn't the only thing you
complicated?
tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this
You
group
missed.
photo.
Shh.
Uh-oh. I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
I got it!
Yes,
Junko's
Mirko's face is super weird.
The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
I like how the water splashed right into her face. Why is she consistently, like, just standing on the
It's
back?
hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here, which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu,
I
what?
believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run.
My lord, I just saw something horrible. Can I stay here to try and forget it, please? You can always stay here. I mean, safe haven. Gather up in a trial, I'll step aside.
Prove everything. Right now.
Let's go! Closing argument. Oh. What is that? Holy shoot, what is that? What is that for? What the? Man, Mercury Kusaba's got some interesting interesting things. What happened? Is it this? Wait, what? Why would it be that? Say as much as you want. I wonder why they would sacrifice her teammate, though. Going for the knife. Wait, what? Where did I go? Is it that? Even when message was retracted, we can still see on screen and stream. Yeah, that is true. Today's a slow day. I'm not getting much notification on Twitter. Really? Isn't that a good thing?
Killer is you.
But
The ultimate
but
fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th
Genocide
student
Jill
who had
doing her own
taken
thing.
Junko's place.
Charu!
And
What's
that
happening on
girl's
YouTube?
name was Mukuro
We're just chilling.
Ikusawa. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab until
Nice.
Junko decided to put her body to use.
Noise. What a beautiful body.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab.
Look at all those
using
sparkles.
a tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko.
Oh wait, those aren't
One
sparkles.
big thorn in her side.
Those aren't sparkles. That's water. I mean, I'd like to think it was sparkles.
She wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she
Left the room.
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same.
Well, they did a pretty bad job by putting it backwards.
She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
They didn't really put the code on right. Sparkles, she says. I think it's pretty nice. They put it, like, literally opposite and with a stab.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Ooh. Yay, I got it on my first try.
Real Junko and Oshima.
This was one of my theories, so thank goodness it was one of them. Let's go.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Now the true mastermind is here. Oh, is she coming out? Is she here?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax?
I mean,
of
we
the
still
case?
have to finish the solving of the school.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
But is she gonna come? Whoa. She doesn't have freckles. Holy shoot. She don't got freckles now. Yo, Junko.
I've been waiting.
Oh!
Very long
Ho
for
ho!
business like you to appear.
Oh! Nice. Very interesting. Being dumb like me is like opening a present with a closing argument. What does that mean? Oh ho ho ho! Wow.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking.
Ooh! Home cooking!
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
I don't feel like it.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry,
Oh!
I was just messing with you.
Whoa, she has different voices. Look at that voice.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Wow. So Junko sounds like the shy type, and Mikuro Ikusawa was it's not the shy type. Junko can step on me. Oh god. Woo! Let's go! Time trial time! Woo 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 woo! Hey Ray! Junko best girl. Really? Kyroko's best girl. This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Inoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having
Welcome.
to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Understandable.
Face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
100 chihuahuas? Chihuahuas are cute, but they're kind of rude sometimes.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
In the headmaster's room, first day in the main hall, before arriving at the school.
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it.
To be honest, I feel like you could have solved this long time ago if you were just like, wait, why does Junko have freckles now? Big brain.
So I was
I'm best homie. I hope I'm everyone's homie. I do be trying to be the best. Not best. Be there for everyone, you know?
Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
Oh. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up the reality. Oh yeah, you were talking about how they probably, like, edited her photo and everything. Huh? Oh, you're talking about my cover photos and junk? Oh well, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped. Oh.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
Very true.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even
Very
if they're
true.
twins.
Sure.
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
They even changed. Wow. I still can't get over the fact that Mukuro from the group pic was not the shy type.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the ultimate...
I'm expecting Junko to change again. Like, out of nowhere, she's just gonna change again. I would not have been surprised.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
She changes a lot.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different...
Alright, now I've gotta see who the mastermind is and kinda call it. So I'm gonna... Alright, see you to bed, Raphael. I'll tell you the rest... Well, you can watch the rest. But we'll be talking about who's the rest of the story. Not rest of the story. What's the big story?
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe
Oh.
it's nudie photo mask? It bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit.
Oh, whoa.
If she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
I'm telling you, she be changing.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind
Yeah,
had to operate
I'm making it
Monokuma,
stop.
keep an eye on everyone, things like that.
Who's the foulest?
But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
Yeah, I
Of
guess.
course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone
Aye.
would have expected her to get killed off right away, which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
Of what you expect from us. You thought that we acted a certain way, and so You killed her based on your own reasoning of everyone else's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I can see that.
I've never been a stickler for following the plan to the letter, you know?
Hi there.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Please refrain from using foul language. What happened
In
again?
other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal, just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
So you figured it out?
LOL, I saw that word. What word?
Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled
Penguin.
off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
It is what it is, Makoto.
What?
If
I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar?
some people are crazy like that.
Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
I mean, babies cry.
So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way. And regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything
Don't
of
think
it?
about it, man.
That's not true at all.
Here it is.
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Oh.
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No.
When did she get mushrooms on her head? Has it always been like that?
Super, 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 super. It just
Got it.
feels so good.
Ooh. You're kinda sad about that.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
That's messed
I
up.
knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin
Isn't that a
to
psycho?
describe it.
Is that basically a psycho?
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Mood swing is any game. Yep, in FPS.
Huh? Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries.
Yay. Kind of tired.
We'll have our victory.
Oh my god, how long have we been like in this trial? Like, oh my god. Can we like leave to take a break, you know, a bathroom break or something? I'm not gonna finish this.
Wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the blur pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before.
Oh my god.
All the memories you lost share something in common with a few
Beth
other
Junko
things.
is basically just Sakura.
I got it. You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all.
Oh, you're back.
I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Was her and her... They all had a dream they shared. Human connections, right?
The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
Indeed you do.
For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay, time for the next question.
Alright.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Money? Oh, wait. The past.
I got it! It was...
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was...
What are we talking about this? This feels like a class, like, test.
Embarrassing memories and secrets!
Like, ooh, what's the answer to this question? Wow, you got it right.
And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what...
Come on, let's go. Bunch of handsome men. Oh god. Greed?
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Celeste chasing her dream.
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind...
Sakura's death. Betrayal. Blackmail. Betrayal.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly.
Oh, painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin.
This
divided
Junko
by a
is the best for
razor-thin
me.
line.
I like it.
Such is hope and despair.
I like the accent.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories...
Bad memories.
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
Gordon? Garden Ramsay?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories.
Oh, hello
so
there.
that you would have the desire to leave.
Hey, Pink Panther, thank you for subscribing.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having
That's
our
why-
memories make us not want to leave?
Because there's something bad outside.
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint. Really?
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing.
Oh, you're gonna show. Oh
I'd
no.
like for you to see the outside world.
Having fun? Yep, I'm having so much fun. The outside
You mean
world?
The world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say?
Climax!
Wanna see what's out there? Ooh.
I feel like I already know what it
Wanna
is.
See too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Anime took over the outside world. Monokuma took over. Destruction. Bruh. Is time check still relevant these day and age? Yes, it is. Very much so.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
Anime took over the outside world. More like Monokuma did! Oh! Anyways.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it. That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try.
Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your I don't remember. Ain't a fucking for the final class trial.
Cursing. Love it. Love it. Woo!
Come on, bitches.
Ah! Ah!
What the fuck happened now?
Ah! 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 Ah!
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering? Nobody can remember anything.
No, that's wrong.
LOL, Junko. Stop cursing!
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other token, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality is forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
Charu!
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on.
Violet's like, Toko. Achoo!
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
How you doing?
She just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Byakuya, bruh.
Immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
She needs her mouth cleaned with soap and hand sanitizer. Charu.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Best neighbor ever. Totally. As long as you're not a cute boy. Be careful.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So that's why she doesn't want to leave. They were just standing around and hanging around, and they're like, as long as Master's here forever, I'm fine.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Wait, does that mean she probably remembers almost everything?
Huh? What's the matter?
She practically remembers almost everything?
Remember the tragedy?
A tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot?
Oh god!
Just answer the question. What
Do it,
happened
do it,
now?
do it, do it, do it.
Well, I can't really say.
Oh, come on! You could have kept it going! You had information! That means you kept... I'm just saying, Byakuya seems very,
But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is... now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
You're not giving any details.
And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete
Yeah.
description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die!
What the heck?
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
But how can the world just end? It's the world.
The world ended. We're the only ones alive right now.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need
I mean,
to
there's
panic.
probably people alive,
Every
but
living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous.
not exactly. Not exactly new. They died long time ago. This is Jack. Let me introduce you. This is Junko Enoshima. She is the new, well, not new, very old host. Kind of old. She's the mastermind. She came here to say hi.
It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
I wonder.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got to fucking board. You're wrong. Eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
Yep.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Cake buffet. I could go to one of those.
Anyway,
I probably get
like
sick.
I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Sob! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
Not exactly.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till...
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
Did we now?
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Yeah, y'all are old.
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Told ya.
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the
True.
truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
So, 2 years ago, we came in. Seems like we agreed with, like, no absolute cause. And then, at the end, it said that they had no option. So something happened in that area. And then we were like, at the end of the first thing, the big tragedy happened, and then we were stuck in the school to be safe from it. And then we fought our way out. And then whatchamacallit happened. What would you call it? The Great Despair thing happened. The Great Despair thing happened.
What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
I'm tired, man.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on.
I can't really
anymore.
explain my thoughts right now.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
Oh well.
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Geek Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life. That's not possible!
That is very possible. But if it's the truth, then we'll have to accept it. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to read it! Alright, we're making our argument. What is this? Okay, locker, pocketbook, group photo.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible!
Can y'all just accept it?
I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class! This is all just surreal. Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Yeah.
Everyone's so conflicted.
Oh, the time. We're trying to find the time.
Worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
The locker notebook?
Been here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
Is the events keep repeating? No. It's just a long trial.
There's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
What's that? Is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Geek.
And I trust Tang. And I trust Tang.
Somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence,
Very
do you have
true.
any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here.
I couldn't even recognize my own handwriting, but
Shit,
okay.
man, I've never been to a funeral.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
Oh well.
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down.
Yep.
You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you've forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Kind of stuff is
Come on.
boring.
What? We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperate.
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all...
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where your memories come apart. About the moment where we must have lost our memories. Oh, so much work! Can we all just agree that we all stay in the school and be alive? Since we already know what's going on out there. When I fainted?
The moment I lost my memory. When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in
Almost
the main
there,
hall,
haha. How long? I have like...
when I passed out, I come with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
Yeah, I know. How?
So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole
Wait,
years
do they not, like... Were they not like, bro, I feel taller?
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
Bro, what is this? When did I get glasses?
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone. Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other,
But by that point, we already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic
How much
tale.
longer, LOL
If you
Gaming?
left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to
Whoa, so
all
that Teddy is a
mankind.
girl. Yeah. Indeed you do. I like how she is acting happy about killing. I mean, yeah. It's just like Toko. Wait, what? Plan we came up with as the ultimate.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
I'll try and finish. How far do I have?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history. And the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say
This might be quite long.
it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological
So, the world died because Junko... You know, it would be the best story if the world died because Junko and Mikuro was bored. Wouldn't that be so funny? They were just like, you know, we've been stuck in this school lately. I don't like this hope. Kind of bored. It's kind of irritating me. And then they just like build Monokuma things and then they destroy the whole. Oh my god.
Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And
We're
then
the only ones
something
left.
super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once.
Would it be funny? I got a plan. Let's make human because I'm bored. Charu.
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right. It was transformed into a shelter. I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
I got it!
The headmaster.
It only Ben. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise, to say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
Oh. So, this tragedy. We were just like, alright.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
Man.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
Mm-hmm.
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
And you let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school deathmatch.
It was the Hope's Peak, all of Hope killing each other.
Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why I...
Well, why don't you tell me?
To broadcast it. Oh, we're doing this? Oh, I thought we were going to do, okay. Let me try and finish this real quick. Huh? Hijack? Okay.
Now I understand.
Alright.
You're
Boredom
talking
might
about
unleash
you
doom.
hijacking the
You know what they
airwaves, aren't
say? Boredom comes unexpected opportunities, unexpected actions of unexpected thoughts. Boredom leaves ideas to grow. Boredom leaves things to happen. Boredom makes the space that things might happen, might grow.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
If you had nothing to do with your life,
To show
then
the
wouldn't you
world
want to
the
do something?
murder taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled?
I have to thank
You know,
all.
shoot them.
They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so...
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
Yeah, true.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless,
Yeah.
how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like,
Truth full of despair.
Not to
That's
mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? They've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other.
Very
even
true.
now.
I knew that idle hands were the devil's playthings, but maybe it's worse for a bored mind.
We weren't just
I guess
random
true.
strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Genocide Jill. She's like, oh wait, this is too rude. This is a bit too rude for me.
We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair
When she shows her
could
tongue,
there
unlike the girl.
be?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you for the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed
Jill is
them.
now my favorite. You tricked
I
us.
didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
I don't think it was a little nudge.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple. You stole our memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did
What's
you?
going on?
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me, and punish everyone on the side of hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
You mean?
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Oh, this is gonna be so hard. So you either go out there, believe what she says and die, go out there, doesn't believe what she says, maybe die, but maybe it's fine out there. Maybe it's fine. Or you're here. And you know, she dies. Wait, no. You're here and you stay here as long as you want. And until you grow old. That's all. And here's the thing. I I really don't know what to do. You get 3 for 1.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
Yeah, I know there's sequels.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec. I just got hit with an inspiration bomb. Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all. So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment. What? You...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down. Makoto, you're up.
Me? Yeah. You've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has 2 choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Well then. I guess I'm dying. It's just an inverse of the dude's cat. The world outside could be dead or not.
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished?
I believe...
Do you have faith in your friends?
So there was a zombie anime that I watched, and it was a story of 2 people stuck in a storage room. They can live their whole life there, eating and living. Or they can have a chance of going out there and maybe dying from zombies, but also surviving. Now here's another thing. They were running out of food, and so they had 2 choices. Either to leave, maybe die, or stay here and live longer. And there were 2 of them. And one of them decided to stay. Yeah! PSO Archive! You know it! Yeah, it's School Live. I remember that. I don't remember it front to back, but it was similar to that. Don't you have faith in your friends?
No! That's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive. That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with.
Wait, so what happens?
It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
Why do I remember the anime title in English? Why do I don't remember? So what am I exactly supposed to do?
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end. All of you will have to leave.
At least you remember the names. Oh well, I have awful memory.
The world outside, where only death
Me
and
too.
despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Oh, I have to. Ah!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak
What?
Academy. By the way, the air outside is the only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifier. If I die, the purifier, in other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living will come, all of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
What the heck? What do I do? Goemais. You're supposed to encourage them. I know, but what am I supposed to do?
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Don't lose hope now.
Oh, that.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore.
Gut
We
feeling.
won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Give them your channel link to them. Give them hope. Here, my channel.
Hope's Peak Academy.
I decided to have faith.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifier.
Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
Yeah, Sakura.
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say.
Never give up.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say, which is why yeah!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Got it. I know.
If I
Yeah.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh my god, I gotta finish this real quick.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, as the communal life you've all been living will
Don't lose hope now.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interest. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it.
Bruh, Jill's a man.
No matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
Thanks to the if, say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all been living. I can keep on living as long as I have. All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside. Where only.
Don't lose hope now.
Okay.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory...
We won't give up.
Huh?
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
What the heck?
If I were to die, that would be the end.
Oh shoot, what is this?
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the if, say whatever you want. If I die, if you're in other words,
What the heck? Is there something weird going on? Is this... Okay.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life. By whatever means...
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Don't lose hope now.
Put the girl to sleep and take a peek outside. Does none of them know?
my father.
Charu!
I pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't
Sundere
actually
Togami.
know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that? No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
Oh, so I'm the ultimate hope? My dude!
And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the hell are you? So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat
The sooner
each
we
other.
can... True, Gleewise!
It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Ling, ling, ling.
I'm not kind of elite or anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. I still... Huh? What is this? Oh, we gotta do this. Okay. Whew.
You suck. What do you want? So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. What do you want? So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Boo! Isn't a talent either, but Valkyria got in. True.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Oi, continue. Go, 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 go. I got B on that thing. I don't care. I got C. Who cares? Come on, come on. I have to finish this game. These medals don't mean nothing to me.
It looks like
We just gotta pull the lever.
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials with our own hands.
Alright. I'm not surprised.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko. I lost? No, me, what? This can't be! You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem. But there's no use of trying to find it now.
Oh, that's just totally the best!
Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to the school 2 years, created our own incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
And fail at the very end?
true despair.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. What are you talking about? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This one-in-a-lifetime experience. This is my first and last colossal despair, here at the moment of death. To have a chance to taste of the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
Despair.
Oh. Wait, she's enjoying this? Anyways, are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing. Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we decided to enter the world, the outside world with hope. We fill in it with hope. Makoto totally said Bruh. When did Toko become one of the hope beams of the world? The absolute don't care about anything can destroy despair. What the Bruh, Toko's literally that one person is like, I don't care about anything. Hope is more interesting. Get rid of despair. Everyone. You said that despair is contagious as a many disease, but the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at all you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko.
No.
I hate those faces you're making. I see those awful looks cause me nothing but pain. Fine, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to all get hung up to the world of hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, from this point, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide, maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Oh, whoa, new music. Knowing that, you're still plan to cling to your hope. Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done, though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? Do you really intend to go through this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Stop it. What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want to now is the taste of despair of death that you only get once in a life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Alright.
So this is how the despair of death feels.
Wow.
Even a tenth of this despair. Even 100. I want every last soul on this planet to taste. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
Wow.
I deserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got.
Emergency overdrive. That's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy was all over. That. She didn't feel anything. Yeah. Wow, you received Monokuma hair tie. Wow. Who to give? Alright, I'm going. I'll see y'all next time. I'll finish this another time. Bye-byes. Oh! Hello! I do not have enough time to finish this, so I'll be going. Bye-byes. All that's left is the prologue. Well, I actually have to go, or I'll finish the prologue another time. Bye-byes.